Let's take a look at the solution for has22. This one is fairly short. So we're given an array of integers and return true if the array contains a 2 next to a 2 somewhere. Basically, if there's an element 2 and then the following element is also 2. Here we can see an example. If the array input is 1, 2, and 2, then we return true because there's a 2 followed by another 2. And in this case, the array is 1, 2, 1, 2. And we return false because nowhere in this array do we have an element that is 2 and then followed by a number 2. So let's start by iterating through the entire array, and we want to check each integer. And why I said the entire array, it's important that we don't iterate through the entire array, but we only iterate until the second to last element, because we want to check each element and then the element that follows that element. So you want to make sure that you stop at nums.length -1, so the second to last element. If you don't add this -1, then you will get an array index out of bounds error. And I'll explain that why now. So when we iterate through each element, we want to check if that element is equal to 2. So if nums_i equals 2, and then we want to check if the following element is also 2. So if nums_i plus 1 is equal to 2. If this is the case, then we return true. And now you can see why it's important that we only iterate until the second to last element. Because let's say we were to reach the end of the array. Let's say we have an array like 1, 2, 3, 4. If we were to be iterating through the entire array, so nums.length, once we reach this element and we try to check if nums_i plus 1 is equal to 2, well, we're at this element, there is no nums_i plus 1, so you get an array index out of bounds error. And we don't want to have that, so we only iterate until we reach the second to last element. And then finally, if we don't find any 2 followed by another 2, we just return false. Let's check that. And it's correct. I hope you found this tutorial useful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and I will try to answer as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.